Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Julian Mack with Great Black Swamp Talk, so we all may prosper. I have a very special guest today running for City Council District 5. We've got Connor Kelly. Connor, can you just introduce yourself to the people and tell us why you're running for City Council?
Sure. Well, my name is Connor Kelly. I lived in West Toledo my entire life, and I'm running for Toledo City Council in District 5. So I've been involved in what I consider to be involved anyways in my community for a few years now, ever since really I came into college at the University of Toledo. I've been involved with college Democrats, young Democrats. I've worked on a lot of campaigns in the county. I've interned in the mayor's office, in the city council office, and in the Lucas County auditor's office. And I've got a degree in political science, so I think I've got a good blend of experience working in the field. I'm educated in the field, and I've lived here for 23 years, so I feel like I know the community better than anybody else, and that's why I'm ready to do this.
Okay. What do you see as your role in City Council?
Okay, well, my role in City Council as a district councilman, first and foremost, is to serve the people of West Toledo in District 5 and answer to the complaints the constituents have. And a lot of complaints are mainly the roads. It's the number one issue, and that's the number one issue I'm running on is infrastructure. But beyond that, fast government responses, and I think that's one thing that our current councilman has been able to do well, is he's been fast in responses to complaints, whether that be garbage, potholes, traffic lights, street lights, things of that nature. So I want to keep that up for sure. Beyond that, I want to help advocate for progressive change, bring progressive legislation to the council. I think I'm pretty decent with numbers, so the city council approves the budget, so I'd like to bring some insight to that. I think that's my role.
Okay. How many city council meetings have you attended?
Well, if we're including committee meetings, I'd say probably more than 50 in the past couple of years. So I would routinely go to them. In 2017, when I was still starting with my college Democrats, I would try to go to those every single week. When I was interning in the office, I was there every day after work. So there would be days where I'd be in three meetings in a row at council. So I mean, I'd say at least 50 in the past couple of years.
Wow. Okay. So what are some of the decisions on city council that you have disagreed with, that you've seen over the past couple of years that you particularly would do differently?
Okay, well, first and foremost, most recently would be the parking downtown. Okay. I would like to see free parking downtown during lunch hours and after 5 o'clock every day, free on the weekends. I think that entices a lot of people to come downtown and spend their money. I think that we've had a lot of good progress downtown as far as businesses coming in, but I think we can do more. I'm a little concerned with the fact that we've seen a lot of small businesses recently close downtown. We saw Big B close down, PJ's Deli, Potbelly. We've seen a few different businesses that were either franchise or small businesses and have shut down when there's this boom going down in downtown Toledo. So I'd like to see us help more the small businesses and entrepreneurs that they can flourish downtown and last, not just come and burn out quick, but to be long-term sustainable in our community. So I think that free parking is great for those type of businesses, especially during lunch hour. And I definitely would like to have seen that continue, and I'm really disappointed that was ended.
Yeah. What are some of the decisions that City Council has made recently that you agree with, that you'd be behind?
Sure. Well, as far as the Pay Equity Act, I think that's critical. I think that's really important that Toledo prides itself on being a welcoming and inclusive city, and I think that this is long overdue. So I think that we need to be a city, especially in this kind of state, that we as Toledo, which is a progressive city, like a lot of people like to claim it is anyways, that we need to be making this progressive change and stand up in issues that everyone says that they believe in. So that's one I was for sure behind.
Okay. Now I'm just going to go through a few charter amendments. Charter amendments have been very popular I've seen a resurgence over the past couple of years. And the reason why is because I think there's been a political will in the community to get things done that City Council maybe has not agreed with. So as I go through some of these, it can be just simple, were you for or against this? And if you'd like to explain a little bit why you can do that. So the first one is the Keep the Jail Downtown Amendment that passed last year. Are you for or against that?
I was for the Keep the Jail Downtown.
Okay. Any particular reason why?
Well, I think, there's a few different reasons. Personally, I'm, as someone that likes to, I consider myself to be progressive. I am reluctant to spend that much money on a new jail. And I mean, I know that we have a problem in America with mass incarceration. I think we've got a lot of problems in Toledo and in Lucas County that we could be focusing money on. And personally, I'm opposed to spending in excess of $150 million on something that imprisons people. So I would like to see money spent elsewhere. I mean, I know there are concerns that people have with that jail. That is a safety issue, and I understand that, but I would like to see somehow a way that we can improve that jail without spending $150 million somewhere else. So I would like to see, that's something I would never support.
Okay. The Lake Erie Bill of Rights.
Yes.
Were you for or against that?
I was for the Lake Erie Bill of Rights as well.
Okay. And you want to talk about the importance of water locally?
Sure. So as far as the Lake Erie Bill of Rights, I think that water is our most precious resource. This is a big water city, and I know there are a lot of problems that we have with the toxins in Lake Erie, and the algae blooms are not necessarily the fault of people in Toledo or even businesses in Toledo. But I think that that's an important step to take to say that as far as rights of nature, it's a really bold agenda. It's something that's never been done before, and I'm someone that's a fan of innovation and history making, and that sure was the case with the Lake Erie Bill of Rights. So I like to see progress made like that, and I'm a big fan of direct democracy. People coming directly to the ballot with their issues and fighting for what they believe in. So that's why I support it.
There was also the Sensible Marijuana Ordinance,
right,
which decriminalized marijuana to, I think, 199 grams.
Yes.
Where do you stand on that particular issue?
Okay. Well, I think that there's a big problem in America with people are in jail for nonviolent drug offenses. And as we were just talking about earlier, Toledo likes to claim it's a progressive city. I think that we need to be doing what we can to prevent problems like mass incarceration. And so I love to see people coming to the ballot on issues like this. And, ideally, I think we can even go further with this at a federal and even state level. But as far as Toledo, I love it. I support it. And I will be a supporter of that ordinance.
Okay. All right. I like to ask all candidates and people I talk to about the Golden Rule. I believe Samuel Golden Rule Jones is one of the best leaders Toledo's ever had.
Sure.
Do unto others as you would have done unto you. How does the Golden Rule apply to you personally, and how does the Golden Rule apply to you politically?
Well, personally, you said it. I try my best to treat others the way the best way I can. I'm a believer in karma. So, politically speaking, though, it's the reason I ran. I want to have a district councilman that's responsive and knows what he's doing. And personally, I believe that that's me. And so, thinking about the rest of my community, as someone who has been involved and been educated, and I think I know the issues better than anybody. I feel like I have an obligation to represent my neighbors and at the very least, give the people in my community an opportunity to vote for that.
This is Great Black Swamp Talk. Remember, swamp up or sit down so we all may prosper. Peace. Follow Golden Rule Mack on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more interviews on Toledo City Council candidates. And don't forget to vote September 10th.